Background information. Learn about Greek myths before you read Icarus and Daedalus. Myths are stories about events that happened long ago. Many myths tell how things in nature came to be. Others explain why people do things in a certain way. Some myths tell the adventures of gods or famous people from long ago. Most heroes in myths were brave warriors, but Daedalus was an architect and inventor. No one knows if he was a real person. If he was, he may have built some of the oldest buildings in Greece. Greek myths are still popular. The stories continue to be told in plays, movies, books, poems, and art. Icarus and Daedalus, a Greek myth. When the famous builder Daedalus went to Crete, he built an amazing labyrinth for the king. It had twists and turns. It had corridors that coiled in dizzy circles like the spirals on a seashell. King Minos hid the Minotaur, a creature with a bull's head and a man's body, in the maze. Every 7 years, the king did something horrible. He fed youths from Athens to the Minotaur. A man named Theseus wanted to stop this terrible practice, so he entered the maze and killed the beast. Daedalus had told him how to escape from the maze. King Minos was angry, and he locked Daedalus and his son, Icarus, in a tower. From the tower, Icarus watched the seabirds whirl over the water every day. One day, a thought came to Daedalus. He and Icarus could fly to freedom. Father and son began to gather feathers from the birds that landed at their window. When Daedalus had a pile of feathers, he stitched them together, and he used candle wax to fasten the ends. Then he attached the wings to harnesses that he had cleverly made from his sandals. Icarus helped his father with his harness. Then he put on his own set of wings. Just before their escape, Daedalus warned his son, "You must not fly too high. The sun will melt the wax." The two men soared out over the sea. Icarus fluttered his wings joyfully. He felt like a leaf playing in the wind. As he flapped higher and higher, he forgot his father's warning. Suddenly, a drop of wax trickled down his arm. A feather dropped from one wing. More feathers wafted down like snow. "Fly lower, Icarus!" Daedalus shouted. But it was too late. He watched helplessly as his son drifted away out of sight. Daedalus whirled high and low, searching for Icarus. He skimmed above the sea, calling his son's name. Soon he spotted dozens of feathers floating sadly on the waves. Daedalus flew to the island of Sicily, where he built a temple in honor of his beautiful son, Icarus. The end.